Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very special edition of the prediction shows with myself, Maddog Kelly, and to my, I want to say, hopefully to my right or left. I don't know exactly which way is which right now, but I got Big Daddy Cool from the Rated R Review Show again with me. Yay!
Yay! Hey,
Welcome
everybody.
back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, this is going to be for the Night of Champions PLE on Saturday. Before we get into it, how excited are you for this PLE?
Well, Mad Dog, because it's a WWE PLE, I'm always excited for WWE PLEs. We got a stacked show. What do we got? Like 6 matches?
6 matches,
7
and
matches?
I am
6
looking
matches.
forward to every single one of them. Every single one I'm looking forward to, as you know. Plus John Cena's gonna be there, and as you know, I'm a big John Cena guy. So as you can see,
You are a big John Cena fan, as I
I
see
am.
you wearing the shirt right now.
I am wearing the shirt. I am very excited for that. He's actually versing one of his old time rivals, CM Punk. We'll talk about that later. So what match do you want to start with? You're the guest host
Well,
here.
what do you let's talk about what we think is going to be the first match to kick off this show, Night of
Yes.
Champions. Will it be Karrion Kross? I don't think so. Solo
No.
Sikoa? I don't know. I
Maybe
think it's going to be
maybe it
one of
would
the
be the street fight, right? They got this street fight between Rhea and
and Raquel.
Yeah, that's her name. Thank you. Yes, I
Yep.
was almost gonna say Roxanne because they're putting them together as a tag team. So
Yep. Yep.
I'm glad I didn't mess that up. I don't know what they're gonna
I think
be.
they're going to start with one of these King of the Ring or Queen of the Ring matches. Why don't we start with that? Let's start with Jade and Asuka,
Let's put it up there. There
the
you
Queen
go.
of the Ring final.
Yeah.
The
I
winner
hope this
gets
is a good match. I really do. These two, I know Jade needs a lot of in ring work. I don't know if she's ready to go toe to toe with somebody like Asuka.
Oh, so you don't think she's ready for Asuka?
I don't know. Hey, did you know Stephanie Vickers' cat is named Asuka? I found that out, by the way. I did
Yes,
find
I
that
do
out.
know that. I know everything that
Yes.
has to do with
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquero.
I did not know that until a couple weeks ago. I found that out. I thought that was a cool little fact. But yeah, I'm worried for this match.
Now you're just worried because of the in-ring stuff, or you worried do you think who do you think let's start there. Who do you think is
Well,
gonna
I
win?
know Jade had a huge botch on SmackDown last week, from what I've been hearing from the internet wrestling community.
SmackDown
They
or
said
Raw?
something
Because she
about
was
a
on Raw this
huge
week.
botch. Oh, was it on Raw? I don't remember where it was, but I know it was some sort of big botch.
That's right.
So
I don't
I
think
am
it was
worried.
that big of a botch. I think, listen, hey, she's learning. Liv was in the same spot a couple years ago, and before that, it was Carmella. Everybody was giving Carmella a hard
Right.
time, and now look at
Yep.
Liv. Carmella, future Hall of Famer, whether you like it or not.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Hey, MD, Spanish Rachel. Yeah, I did not know. I almost said Roxanne. Um, I don't. I mean, I like Jade. I do, but at the same time,
I feel
I
like
don't
with all the
know if
women's
she's
matches,
ready.
you're very torn. You don't know which lady
I
you
know.
want to pick.
I have an idea who I want to win, or
Okay.
who deserves to win a little bit more. I think Asuka deserves it a little bit more because she's been out for a while, and they're giving her trying to feed her wins. So I think Asuka's going to take this match, but yeah, I'm just worried. I hope it's a good match. I hope Jade and Oscar put on a good match here. But yeah, I'm a little worried, like you said. But you know what though? Jade's learning. She's in this match. It's a big deal for her. Yeah. I like it too. Well, what do you think?
I think we need to think about where the winner goes after Night of Champions, and obviously the
Okay.
winner of the Queen of the Ring goes to SummerSlam for a World Championship match.
Right.
It's already been teased that if Asuka wins, she's going after Io. So I think that's the bigger
That's true.
match. Jade versus Io, not very interesting. Asuka versus Io, very interesting to a lot of people.
They've
So I
never
think
fought before, right? Just to clarify, Asuka and Ia's
I
never been in
I don't
one-on-one,
think
right?
so. I don't know, but I think Asuka's going to win because she makes a better match with Io. The problem that I see is how do you keep Jade looking strong? You can't have her lose clean to Asuka. Some funny business has to happen. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see Naomi come
Mm,
in and cost Jade this match. And in return at SummerSlam, this is going to be an early prediction, guys, because you got to tune in next month for the
yeah,
SummerSlam prediction.
yeah. Excited
Naomi
for that.
is going to cash in at SummerSlam after this Asuka Io match, and then
Mm,
Jade is going to come back and cost Naomi. I think that's what's going to happen.
okay,
MDB,
that's it.
what is MDB saying? He's saying if Asuka wins Queen of the Ring, I'm calling out the IWC because they hated hard on Becky and Charlotte winning when they came back.
That is very
Yeah,
true.
but
They
Becky,
did. I
the difference is
remember
that
that.
Becky and Charlotte are like forever champions.
They
Asuka,
are.
when was the last
They
time Asuka
are.
was a champion? She was like a tag champion, no? Before she got injured?
That is true that she could cash in on Jade. Let's say Jade does end up winning. I'm going with Oscar, but let's say Jade does winning the thing. Then that means Jade and Io, I guess, at SummerSlam, and then Naomi can cash in, pisses Jade off even more, and
Right.
Naomi gets the whatchamacallit there, the cashing in the belt.
You're absolutely
Which
right.
means Naomi would go to Raw technically because that's a Raw women's belt, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. MDB
So I
brings
didn't
up a
think
good
about
point.
that.
This is why I like the WWE PLEs because you don't know. You don't know. You
Right,
gotta watch.
right. No, yeah, and there's a lot to watch with both, Seth freaking Rollins having a Money in the Bank contract and Naomi having the Money in the Bank contract too. I think it's
Yes.
gonna be really interesting to see if they cash in on Saturday or if they wait. Remember we also got Women's Evolution coming up too. Hopefully you can join me for that PLE
That's
in a
right.
couple of weeks. Maybe they'll do Naomi versus Jade there. I don't know. There's a lot of opportunities here, but I'm excited for the match.
Yep. Next
What
up,
do
let's
you
talk
think
about
should
Solo
be
Sikoa. Let's talk about Solo versus
next? Oh
Jacob
boy, this
Fatu for the US
shit.
Championship.
Yeah.
Long
Oh
time
boy.
coming. What do you think is going to happen here?
I don't know. Do I really care? It's like
You got to
I
care.
like I like Solo, but I like Jacob Fatu even more. I think. Um, Maybe JC Mateo. I know can get involved. I know Jason Mateo. I hate that name. Just I don't know why they just couldn't keep his name. Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo, just makes no sense. Anyway, no more ranting from me. Well, I'll keep going later. If
Okay.
I have any other rants, but like I said, I don't know. I'm not feeling this one, but I'm excited. I like Solo. I like Jacob, but Jacob's definitely retaining. I don't see where else they can take this title right now. Who can verse this guy? I mean,
I think Solo's
afterwards.
going to be the guy to take the title from him. I
So you
think
think Solo's winning? Is what you're saying?
I I see I
Just for
don't
the
know.
belt, right? Come back here. I want to
I
see what
think you
everyone's
got to
thinking.
have Solo win here because he doesn't look strong if he doesn't win. Right? You've had Solo like lose every time he was like the leader of his bloodline, right? Now here you
Yes.
have Jacob. Some shenanigans is going to happen and I feel like
Right.
Solo is going to lose here too. Oh, Angela's watching. Hi, I'm
Hi,
Charmaine's
hi,
mom. Oh,
hi,
hello. How you
Charmaine's
doing?
mom. And speaking of Charmaine, she's also in our chat. Hi,
Who cares
Charmaine.
about AEW? It sucks. No one's talking about AEW, Charmaine, but
We're
thank you
talking
for
about
jumping in.
WWE, Charmaine.
We're talking about Night of Champions. There's going to be so many
Champions.
champions.
Uh, Yeah, no rants. Not like last night. If you want to go watch a rant, go watch Famous Vincent's rants on the AEW Elite Heat podcast. Go check them out Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But no, they had a pretty funny one last night. But this match, it's gonna be good. And I think Jacob retains, and I think maybe JC Mateo will be next to step up, or maybe they'll do, Solo will lose and they'll do maybe some sort of bloodline rules match or something. Some people might say Roman Reigns might get involved, but I don't think they're gonna throw Roman into
No,
United
I don't
States
think Roman
Championship.
is
But
much suited for bigger fish than the US championship. Hey, I want to go back to the
well,
Jade and Asuka thing. I want to throw one
yeah,
last
please,
idea
please.
out there. In order to keep Asuka has come back, so you got to keep her strong. Jade, you got to
Right,
keep her strong because her rocket is rising. What
right.
if there's a funny finish where the winner is unclear, and
Okay.
this leads to a triple threat match at SummerSlam? Jade,
Mm.
Asuka, and Io. Does that interest
Okay,
you
okay.
anyway?
Okay, no, yeah, no, that's interesting you mentioned that. And does Naomi still cash in? That's another question I
Oh,
throw
and
for
then
her.
that's a
Right,
four-way. Wow.
right,
I don't know.
right, right, right. Or
Wow.
after the match, it becomes a
I think
fatal four
Naomi,
way.
like
Yes.
she's a heel. You would think that she wouldn't interject herself into a match if she
Yeah,
doesn't
but
need to. She's
she
just gonna
really
wait till she
doesn't
heals.
like Jade, though. That's a big problem
That's
right
right.
now.
All right. There you
You
go.
know, I
All
mean,
right.
that her and Jade, they're still going. By the
It's
way,
as they say in the streets. Mad Dog, have you been in the streets lately?
no, but I know there's going to be a street fight this
They
Saturday
say it's
against.
on site. On site. Have you ever had it like where you see a former buddy of yours or an enemy of yours, and you're like, man, it's on site. When I see this guy in the streets, pop, pop, pop. You ever have that feeling?
No, I don't
No?
think that's
Oh,
ever happened, but okay.
okay. Just checking.
Okay, no. I
Let's
don't
talk
think that's
about
ever happened.
another match that is almost as level as on site, and that's Rhea versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah,
The
the
street
street
fight.
fight.
They're gonna be fighting in the mean streets of Saudi Arabia. Are you ready for this?
I thought they was just gonna be in the ring. I didn't think they were actually gonna fight in the streets. I think that's a little
Well, that I
dangerous,
mean,
isn't it?
it's in the name. You've got to have it in the streets. You
Well,
can't have a
street
street
fight can
fight and
mean
then it doesn't end up in the
anything.
streets.
Big Daddy Cool. I mean, street fight can mean weapons used and this, that, and the other. Usually, when it comes to street fights, they do it in the ring and then they just go outside there. I don't know why they just call them backstage brawls at this point. That's really all it is because they go all over the place. They did, I think they did one of those with Roman and Kevin Owens a couple of years ago. They went all over the Thunderdome, as they called it.
Hmm.
It was a good match, but and the last street fight we had, I think, was Damien versus Drew, and that was also in the ring. So,
Yes, yes. Who do you have winning, Rhea or Raquel?
man, I don't know. If the Judgment Day gets involved, Raquel wins. But if the Judgment Day doesn't get involved, I think definitely Rhea's gonna win. But I think because Judgment Day is going to get involved in this, maybe Roxanne Perez helps Raquel. I know they're trying to build that new tag team up and blah, 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 the versus the Bellas and Evolution. I have to go with Raquel on this, I think.
Oh wow,
Um,
I think Raquel is gonna win. All right, I think Rhea's gonna
because of
win.
just Judgment Day's involvement, right? I mean,
I think this is like a one-off. You got Raquel one-on-one,
mhm,
and
mhm,
Rhea's got to look strong and keep moving forward. I mean, I think Rhea wins in Saudi
okay.
Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia they
Right,
want Rhea to win. A
right,
lot of those
right.
guys
Yeah.
down there, they like to be the dominant ones, but then they wouldn't mind being dominated by Rhea. I feel like that's a thing. So my pick is Rhea. Your
Yeah,
pick
I
is
was just
Raquel.
watching before we got on the Chris Van Velch. They just did an interview with Rhea, and she said she wouldn't mind being called Poppy. She also said she wants to be in the next Terrifier movie too. So that's
Oh
also very
wow,
interesting as well.
very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go back
But
to a comment that MDB made earlier. He says,
please.
Mad Dog has lived a peaceful life. Mad Dog, this is based on the comment about on site. Have you lived a peaceful life, Mad Dog?
I guess. I mean, it's no violence. I mean, I'm not a violent person.
He's a peaceful Mad Dog. He's a,
I try to be. I try to be. I mean, you don't want to see me when I get angry, though.
oh,
Oh boy, I
oh,
go off.
you heard that. Don't start with
I
him.
go off. I
Comments.
go off for sure. But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yes.
Charmaine says Judgment Day sucks. She hates A. So far, we've learned in this prediction show that Charmaine hates AEW and the Judgment Day.
Yes. The
And
other thing Charmaine said here, I have to. Do you think Bianca will turn heel and go after Jade? What do you think about that?
I'm sorry. Sorry,
You all good? Like I
I was
said,
reading. What was the question again?
I will bring this back up. Will Bianca turn heel and beat Jade up?
Oh, I don't know. But then again, she broke her finger, so I don't know if we're going to see her at any time soon.
That's right. Mike
Willie
was
is
telling me about that. That's right.
Willie wants to know, will you choke a bee?
Uh,
Only
no, I don't know why. What? What is?
only
What
if you,
is
what
he
about if you have
smoking
to?
over there?
What if you
Wow,
have to, Matt?
Steven Beeman's smoking something over there. I don't know what kind of mumbo jumbo he's got going on over there, but no, what the hell? Oh my
Matt,
goodness,
what
no.
would it take for you to have to choke a bee? Like, if
I
like one of your
mean,
friends, one of your best friends were like in trouble,
nothing.
would
I
you
mean,
then
I
like
am not
turn
doing
up?
that. The only time I'm doing that is from the safety of my own home in the WWE Super Game or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
okay. So
When you have to choke
so in
out the
WWE 2K, you
wrestlers or
will
whatever.
choke a bee, but not in real life, not
I
IRL.
will not do anything. It's just whatever it takes to win in that in 2K 2025.
You heard it here first,
But
guys. Breaking
fortunately
news.
choking is banned in the game as well. So I'm happy about that. I do have to bring that up. That is very clear. I just actually Googled that to make sure. Yeah, so it can't do it in neither. So I don't know what I was talking about.
Copy.
Hold on,
Okay,
let me
I'm glad we
just
cleared
keep
that up.
going here.
Willie wants to say she'll turn heel after Jade beats Naomi after the cash in. That's a good point.
That is a good point. But then again, when will we see Bianca Belair back? That's the big question.
Big
And like you
big
said, I
question.
don't see it being. I see it being after SummerSlam.
Charmaine says,
Um,
"I'm the best host. I'm not the host tonight. That's Mad Dog. I'm the guest.
we're co-hosting here. It's a together process.
That's right.
Now, I'm going to go and do the next match here
Sure.
because I'll need to continue on. I know this guy's your favorite because I've been watching Radar Review Show
Oh
for
Jesus.
quite
I know
some
I know
time.
where you're
I
going. I
know
know
the
where you're
next
going here.
match, and I got to bring it
Oh
up. I
no.
know this guy's your favorite. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Sami Zayn, your favorite, versus Karrion Kross.
I'm picking Karrion
Ooh.
Kross only because he looks like he um washes his hair and his beard and it's well conditioned. Look at this man. This man has well conditioned, well oiled
I
hair.
love the beard
Even the
from
beard.
Sammy. Look how he's
Sammy
looking.
looks homeless. We've talked about this on Monday
You
night all
said
the
he looks
time.
like a homeless bum. Your quotes were, "He's a homeless bum who shouldn't even be in a mat on this card."
I was in New York. I'm going to tell you a story real quick, Mad Dog. I was
Please,
in New York City yesterday for work. I was walking the streets. It's hot.
yeah.
It was
Mhm.
we just wrapped up a heat wave. It was really hot, and
Yes,
I'm
we did.
almost certain that I had a guy. He looked like Sami Zayn, and he came up to me and
Wow. Did
he
you
asked
get a
me for
picture
some
with
money,
him?
and I said, "Shouldn't you be in Saudi Arabia right now?" And he said, "Yes." Oh, I'm almost
No,
certain that
you
was
did not
Sami Zayn.
say that. No way.
I'm almost certain that was
Stop.
Sami Zayn asking me for
Stop.
money. He was begging for
No
change in the
way.
streets. Thank you. There you go. Willie says Sammy does look like he should be asking for change, without a
I
doubt.
gotta go
I
back
did
to
not
all these
pay
comments
Willie to
because
say that.
SummerSlam.
No,
Yeah,
this is not the
yeah.
predictions for SummerSlam. This is the predictions for Night of Champions.
No, the bum Sammy against Cross wins, Willie believes. And what does MD say? I have to go. If the zero, I probably.
I don't understand why
Listen,
everybody loves Sami. Like, I don't get it. Like,
Saudi Arabia does. That's my next point. Sammy's ugly. Charmaine says she picks Kross. I'm going the total opposite of most of y'all. Sami Zayn, Mr. Yeet, is going to win this match. Why is he going
Jey
to win
Uso's
this
in this
match?
match?
Because Saudi Arabia loves this guy. They praise this guy. They praise Sami Zayn. He gets the biggest pop in the arena when he's on the card. Think about who gets on these cards in Saudi Arabia. They do them twice a year. Not many people. Sami Zayn is always on the card. Why is that?
You bring up a good point, Mad Dog, and that's
I
exactly
know.
why I want Sami Zayn to lose.
I know.
He
He's
cost
not gonna.
my
He's
man,
gonna win this
Dirty
match.
Dom, a
And then they're gonna
paycheck.
cheer. Woo!
Dirty
Sammy.
Dom and AJ should have been on this card, but nope. It's because of Sami Zayn.
Right.
They took
Rib
him off
injury.
the card to put Sami Zayn on. Unreal.
I like Sami Zayn. I think you're wrong, good sir. Sami Zayn has been around forever, and he's paid his dues, and he's got up. I mean, you know,
He'd have to have money to pay something.
Tag time.
Mad Dog, you're wrong about that.
He's got money. BS. No way.
You saw his house, Mad Dog. Remember that? When he was fighting Kevin Owens and Kevin Owens showed you what the inside of his house looked like? My man has no furniture. Where's the money?
I am Googling this because I have
Go ask AI right now if Sami Zayn has money, and the answer is going to be no.
I'm going to Google is 2020. He's worth around $2 million. That's way more in my bank account.
Where is that? Where's that money? Because it's not in his furniture. It's not in his house. Mad Dog, where's the money?
Well, look, he's a very selective. How can I say this properly? He's a very selective guy, and he doesn't want his stuff to be shown. I think that's what the issue is here. I believe.
Well, I'm voting for Karrion Kross. I hope Karrion Kross comes out and beats him, and I hope we see Scarlett.
Yeah, yes, I agree. Why would WWE, and this is the thing, you gotta understand, why would WWE use real homes? I don't think they even did that with the Bellas when they were doing their thing. I don't think they even did that with John Cena when the only time I think they did it was with the Miz and Maurice. They showed their home one time, because he was trying to be a fake John Cena. Anyway, so Sami is not cheap. He's not. No, I don't know where everyone's getting this from.
I think
he's got $2 million in his account,
and no one knows where that $2 million is because he certainly doesn't wear it on his. He's not going out there with Gucci shirts on. Can't even buy. He can't even get his own wife to wear his own merchandise. You see, when she's at ringside, she doesn't even wear. She's so embarrassed of being his wife that she won't even wear his merchandise.
She's a very private person from what I've understood, and she doesn't want to do that because of the privacy reasons. This is what I've been told. I don't know, and that's coming from Sami himself. So, hold on. MDD says here Sami's cheap, and just no. Why does everyone keep saying he's cheap? He's got $2 million in his net worth. He probably got way more fancier cars than I do. I'm not gonna lie, this man's probably got more fancier cars than Logan Paul probably.
Yeah, right. I'm sure his car is a shopping cart.
Have you seen Logan Paul's car collection? Just ridiculous.
I've seen Logan Paul's. I haven't seen Sami Zayn's. I bet you Sami Zayn's rocking a brand new 2020 shopping cart from Target.
No, why would he do that? I mean, no. Why? I don't get why you're so against, the man who's going to win on Saturday. He's going to win this match. They love him over there. He's like their guy. You know what he is? He is their Bill Goldberg, pretty much, of the 21st century Saudi Arabia. Yes, sir. Every time Bill Goldberg goes over to Saudi Arabia, they love him. He's over no matter what. It's crazy.
This is wild.
Wild is everyone calling him a bum. My goodness. This is wild. I don't even know what to do. Where are we at next?
Let's talk about the next match. Let's talk about the King of the Ring.
I don't even know. Oh,
final
this
match.
Oh,
that
God.
worked you up, huh, Mad Dog?
This match.
Mad Dog is gonna choke a beat just because you're talking Sami trash.
No, it's not. No,
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. We've been waiting for this match for a couple years. Everybody said this was gonna be a WrestleMania match.
Why wasn't this a WrestleMania match?
because Cody Rhodes had to fight John Cena in his retirement tour and lose to him. That's why. But we get this match.
Yeah, I got the shirt out of it, so I'm happy.
At Saudi Arabia's Night of Champions, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. This is probably going to be match of the night, I think. Who's going to win this match?
This better be the main freaking event, because if it's not,
because Cena's going to be the main event.
Yeah. What if he opens? What if they open with this? Right?
They very well could. It'd be a hot
match. Cody's winning. There's no way Cody's not gonna win. It just makes no sense. Cena and Randy, the feud's been Cody and Cena for like 3 months now. Yep. It's got to be Cody and Cena at SummerSlam.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly. Yeah. I think Cody's going to win this match, but I think it's going to be match of the night. I think there you have it all.
Yeah. But my question for you, and I got to ask this, what happens to Randy after this? That's the thing I do have to bring up. What happens to Randy?
What happens to Randy? That's a good question. What happens to Randy?
Sami is a bum. No, he's not Charmaine. No, I will keep defending Sami Zayn until the end of the earth. Now I got to change my...
you know what? Here you go. MDB says Randy turns heel. I think he's got it right. Randy's going to turn heel. He's going to lose this match, and then he's going to turn heel on Cody Rhodes.
Cody?
Yep.
So that means they're going to have a match, not SummerSlam, obviously, but they're going to have a match down the line.
I think
maybe a Hell in a Cell match. I know Randy loves to do those Hell in a Cell matches. So.
I think they're going to run it back after Cena drops the title back to Cody. Because I think that's coming, but we'll talk about that next month when we talk
I don't think that's going to happen. I think Cena's going to walk out with that title, good sir.
Nope, I don't think so.
Cena made one promise when he went on this retirement tour after WrestleMania. He said it at the WrestleMania press. I am walking out with this title. They are going to make a new title for somebody else.
I'm pretty sure the John Cena fan in you wants that to happen, good sir, but that's not what's going to happen, Mad Dog. Cody Rhodes is going to get that title back for all the Cody crybabies. What's the last match?
And what if The Rock gets involved and shows up and helps?
He knows better. He knows better than to show up. Let's talk about it.
What's about that? A lot of rumors saying he might show up for the big one at SummerSlam because he missed his opportunity at what you call it. Okay, yeah.
The main event of Night of Champions, the WWE World Champion, John Cena versus CM Punk, the young up-and-comer. Who do you got in this match?
Who do you think?
CM Punk, obviously. Go ahead. I'm going to just mark it down on my paper right here. Mad Dog.
PG Punk. Boo. Nobody likes you. Okay, John Cena dropped one of the greatest pipe bombs of all time, okay, a couple weeks ago on Punk, okay? What did Punk do? Absolutely nothing against him yet.
Mad Dog,
maybe that will happen tomorrow night on SmackDown. Maybe Punk will get the mic and then cook Cena. Maybe. But come on. I mean, who gets to say, hi, Matt Cardona. Hi, Claudio Castagnoli.
Who are those
guys?
Other
guy from AEW. I forget the name he dropped.
He said Nick Nemeth. He's not on AEW.
Yeah. So Claudio Castagnoli, Cesaro, is on AEW. He was on my TV screen last night when I was watching that bum-ass promotion you call it. That's what you called it. I did the air quotes. So,
that's right. That's what I call it. I don't even know that it's on Wednesday nights because I don't watch it.
Oh, please. You know more than I do. You were watching.
I'd rather watch Paint Dry than that. I fell asleep.
Yeah, okay. All right, sure. Wouldn't see Punk winning it. That's Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Glad you joined us. What does Charmaine say? Ding dong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong that what? John Cena's going to retain his belt? Okay, yeah. So Charmaine thinks CM Punk.
John Cena's going to win. That's my pick. I think John Cena's going to win. CM Punk.
A lot of people like CM Punk, MD. The problem is nobody likes CM Punk now. I think he's just
Mad Dog. Let me ask you this question: if John Cena happens to lose to CM Punk,
then Cody has to turn heel, right?
The next show that you'll be on, will you wear a CM Punk shirt?
I don't think I have one that fits anymore. So I have a couple of them from a couple of years ago, but I don't think they fit.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're gonna have to. You know what? I'll make you this promise. If CM Punk beats John Cena clean, I will buy you a CM Punk shirt, and then you got to wear it on the air.
okay,
That's
all
my
right,
promise.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I
There you
guess.
go.
Sure.
Guys,
As
that's
long
it.
as my
That's the prediction show for
yeah, not
Night
the
of Champions. Let's look at these final comments here.
please. But yes, it's gonna be a stacked show. I think it's gonna be good, but I don't think it's gonna be good as Women's Evolution. Make sure you join us for that in a couple
Oh
of
yeah,
weeks. I
we've got
think
a
you're
lot of
joining me
prediction
again
show
for
coming
that.
up.
Don't forget we got AEW Fall In coming up too. We're gonna be doing a big show of that. I think Venus Vince will join me for that one. Then we got the big SummerSlam one. I think at the end of July, beginning of August. We'll see where that goes or how that goes because there's a lot of stuff happening that
That's right,
week.
Bobby.
I want to go to a wrestling show actually that Thursday. So
I'm going to a
need
wrestling show tonight. There's a show in
Yeah.
Queens. There is a it's not CZW. God damn it. What is it? MLW?
House of Glory. I know that's
MLW. There's an MLW show
Oh!
tonight in Queens, so I'll be there tonight. Take some
Oh, I
pictures.
know those guys. Yeah, yes. I think John Cena shot out one of those guys, I think, or something. Somebody's up with
Maybe.
MLW. Yeah.
MDB says paint drawing is low key more exciting than a lot of AEW programming. 100%.
I have to ask you real quick. What do you think of Matt Cardona capitalizing on the John Cena moment? I do have to ask you. Matt Cardona took the opportunity to go on one of the indie shows and actually say hi back to John Cena.
And the shirt
Did the
cover.
hi John, and he made it into a T-shirt, nonetheless.
What do I think about it? Matt Cardona's
Yeah.
a smart guy. He's good for him. I don't who's gonna buy that shirt. I don't know, but
I did.
whatever.
I bought one, so there you go. I'll wear
You
it on here
bought? Oh
next
my
time you
god!
want.
Is there any shirt that you won't buy?
Yeah, probably anything from Karrion Kross.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That's fired, Karrion Kross. If you're watching,
Karrion Kross. Not a fan of him, and maybe Dominic Mysterio. I don't care for Dominic Mysterio.
oh yeah. Oh, I love
at
Dominic
all.
Mysterio. Wait till I
Good
think we should get
championship
you a
run, but
Mysterio.
I
We need that
don't care.
Mysterio knit cap for you to wear.
Oh,
on the air.
and as you know, probably anything from let's see, maybe I don't know. I keep going. There's a list, man. Just AEW superstars I don't care about, like Hangman Bum Page. Want to talk about a
you know
bum?
what?
Hangman Bum Page is a
If
bum.
anything that I've gotten out of
Yo,
working,
Sami Zayn is more over than Hangman, by the way. Just letting you know.
I can't dispute that. I can't dispute that.
Thank
But
you.
listen, even a broken
Thank-
clock is right twice a day. So, if I've gotten anything out of working for UPR, it's the fact that I've converted you from being a diehard AEW fan to seeing the light about AEW. I'm glad that that's worked. Guys,
TNA is becoming the second promotion. Real quick before we get up out of here, TNA is becoming the second promotion. I know a lot of other people are saying no, but TNA is on the uprise right now, and you got to capitalize. We have to capitalize because sooner or later TNA will be right up there with WWE. They'll be neck and neck.
I don't know
And
about
AEW
that.
will be last place.
They'll be right under
Hangman Bum
CZW.
Page. I will never buy a shirt from him.
That's right. Wow. You've said it all. I think there's nothing else to add to that.
Let's see if there's any other
Maddog has
comments
said it all.
here.
Dom merch is gonna get better with time. Yes, I agree.
I hope so. If it does, maybe I'll buy some. I just don't. Oh, and the other thing I won't buy is the stupid Captain Cody Rhodes shirt. It makes no sense. Captain. What the hell does Captain mean? I asked a couple of my buddies. I asked my buddy Nico. I asked my buddy Vince. I asked them, I said, what the hell does captain mean? And they said, like a quarterback. He's supposed to be the captain of the football team.
Yeah, like Derek Jeter.
And I said, it's not football. It's wrestling. I told Nico, it makes no fucking sense. Sorry, I'm swearing. It makes no sense.
All right, man. We worked up Maddog into a shoot.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
told
God,
you if
please,
the rant
settle
was
down,
coming. I love Cody, but I'll never buy the shirt.
Maddog is so hot right now that he will choke a bee.
No. Hey, I heard Gail King might come back to NXT. You know Gail King?
Gail King,
Kim.
Oprah's partner?
Gail Kim.
Gail Kim.
The wrestler girl.
Oh, for the
She used to
wrestler
work for
girl. Yes,
TNA.
woman.
Yeah.
She's a grown woman.
Yeah, wrestler woman. Sorry, I mean, but
Lady,
yeah,
woman.
I heard
Yes.
she might be coming back to NXT. So
Very
I
good.
think
She'd
that's
do
all
great
we
there.
got. Do you have anything else
We
to
do.
add before we
No,
get
I
up
think
out of here on this?
we've talked about it all, Matt. I'm almost
Uh,
crying here
okay.
between
No,
you
we're not
and
doing that.
MDB.
No choking anybody on camera. No violence. Do not try any of the stunts the WWE superstars at home. It
Oh
even warns
God.
you before you get on the game. Do not try any at home, at work, or at school.
That's right, MDB. Don't try to choke me at home.
Don't try to do anything
God,
at
don't.
home
This
when
is
it
not.
comes to professional wrestling.
God.
Okay, you'll get hurt.
Oh my God.
Man, this is
I
turning
love
into
these
a
predictions,
wild one.
man.
I'll
This has
tell
been
you.
the best
Wow.
30 minutes
My
of a
goodness.
popular review.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. Oh my God, I missed
Hi,
this comment
everybody.
from our guy. He says the GOAT is gonna close the show. That's
I
from
hope
Mike
so. I
Knox.
hope so.
Yes, he
I'm
will.
wearing my goat T-shirt today for the
You are.
occasion. So
All right, let's wrap it up. Let's take it home. Take us home,
yes.
Mad Dog.
All
Take me
right, so you can
home.
join us again for
Country
the next
road.
PLE. I think it's gonna be Women's Evolution. But we got everything here on the UPR channel here. I don't have the graphic. I don't
No.
know why. Don't give it to me in this thing. So I'm just going to go with what I have here. We have a bunch of shows. Radar Review Show. Catch them Monday nights. Before that, though, catch the Mike Knox Show. Hold on. Produced by Mike Knox, hosted by Mike Knox, directed by Mike Knox, and I believe it's also written by the Mike Knox. So please check that out first. 6 p.m. I believe they're doing a review show, I think Saturday night,
Sunday?
maybe Sunday. I think Sunday morning. I think they're doing
Maybe.
a review show. So please
Maybe
check
Monday.
that out. Night Champions Review Show. Mike and the crew will break that down. Then Monday nights, you got Big Daddy Cool, Executive Consultant, and Steamin' Willie Beeman for the Rated R Review Show. Please check those guys out. They just did a huge episode a couple weeks ago where they had a talking bear and a hot dog guy. So please
That's
go
right.
check out
That's right.
them.
Those are milestone
That was
show.
awesome show. We got on
Anniversary.
Tuesdays, we got the NXT duo. Going to be hosted by, I believe, the great wrestling doll, Sabrina Stella, and Bad Guy Jack is back over there. That is Ron, the great Grand Poobah. Bad Guy Jack. Wednesday, we got the show. I'm still on that show, actually. The Big Daddy Cool's favorite AEW Elite Heat podcast with Venomous Vincent, Cactus Katie, and the Sheriff. I do a great news segment. Please check me out on that. And
Check them
then
out.
after that, we have nothing on Thursdays unless we have one of these prediction show thingies. And then after that on Sunday, but not this Sunday. I don't know when they're gonna do it. But usually Sundays it'll be the Z is Silent and Vic Rodriguez on the SmackDown Penitentiary. We also have a bunch of stuff going on the UPR east side of our channel. Please go check a lot of stuff. I believe Big Great Grand Poobah just did Ironheart last night. They just
That's right.
reviewed
They're
that
doing an
new
Ironheart review.
Ironheart TV show. So
That's
please
right.
check that out. And we also have Wolfpack Review over there. Check them out. Hopefully they'll do a movie tonight. I know Federation Tuesdays will be coming back soon. Excited for all that. So please check out all that on our entertainment channel. And we'll be back here for our Evolution prediction show. I
DM
don't think
Chris.
we're gonna do Great American Bash. I have no idea. So please check everything out.
Check
And
it
make
all
sure to
out.
check out Mike on Sunday as well for the review show.
That's
Looking
right.
forward to it. Any other words, Big Daddy Cool? Did I think I
Nope,
covered everything? I hope
you've
I did. I don't
you've
know.
said
What
it
other
all. We've said it
comments do
all.
we get
We've learned
here?
so much in this episode, and I hope if you anything. I
Yeah,
think
we
the only
did.
thing
It
that
was very eventful. Very eventful.
I
It's
think the
always
only thing that
eventful with you.
the only thing that we
Well,
forgot to cover was like and subscribe, everybody. If you enjoyed this
please
prediction
do.
show, please like and subscribe. And
Yeah.
catch you on the
Don't
next.
forget Patreon. Join the Patreon. You'll become a member. You become a member. You can do watch parties with us. Maybe we'll force Big Daddy Cool into doing an AEW watch party for Fall In. I
There's
think
not
that
enough
would be
money.
very exciting. You can watch AEW All In with Big Daddy Cool and myself and a couple others from the AEW show. That's what we'll do. So if you guys subscribe to Patreon, get so many likes, we will have Big Daddy Cool watch AEW. For All In, Fall In, whatever they want to call it. And, I'll be there too for the watch party.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, the
I
Patreons
love
are
it. So
streaming in. My
subscribe
phone can't stop
there.
buzzing. Oh, look at that.
All right, let me read the rest of these comments here. He's not gonna get. Let me
All
just
right,
check the rest of the comments here, guys. Thank you for joining us. This was a blast. I'm gonna go play some WWE 2K,
there you
and
go.
we're gonna get up out of here. And we will catch you guys next time. I believe for Evolution. I think so. Yes, catch us then. Bye, guys.